Hello everybody, it is me Josiah, and I'm going to be doing a video celebrating the 3-year anniversary of the Nintendo 3DS system. I'm going to be talking about some of the different things that have happened to the system, and also my overall thoughts on the device. So, the 3DS was released here in North America March 27th, 2011, and it came in, the color you see right here, Cosmo Black. It also came in Aqua Blue, which, for a time was more popular than Cosmo Black. Well, I'm not sure which was more popular, but it doesn't really matter. So, when the 3DS was first released, the launch titles for it were okay, but nothing too amazing. And, really the first game that was really, good was Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D, which was released a couple months after the system was released. And for basically the entire first 9 months of the system being out, there was a pretty severe game drought. There weren't that many must-have titles for it, and it wasn't really an appealing system for a while. But, sometime in November, I forgot the specific date, but it was November of 2011 that Super Mario 3D Land was released, and that was basically the very first must-have title for the system. And ever since then, so many awesome games have just been making this system awesome. So, some of the big name games that are out right now, there's Super Mario 3D Land, Mario Kart 7, basically anything with Mario, Zelda, obviously Pokemon X and Y, yeah, basically all of Nintendo's first-party, franchises have done really well on the 3DS. So, getting to a different topic, there are 3 different versions of the 3DS. The one you're seeing right now, this is the original 3DS, which is about the exact same size as the Nintendo DS Lite. If you have one and you want to sort of compare the size, it's basically the exact same thickness and such, but as you can see on the bottom, extended battery pack on mine. So, yeah, looking around it, on the front you can see 2 cameras, takes pictures in 3D. Notification light up here. I know you can't really see it that well, but kind of camouflages into the Cosmo Black. On the front, headphone jack, power indicator light, charging light. On the right side, 3D depth slider, wireless switch. On the top, you have your left and right buttons, charging port, game card slot, stylus port, which a lot of people have said that, feel that this is like the worst place for the stylus to be. I don't really mind it being at the top of the system, because when I had my old DS Lite, it, having the stylus on the right side always kind of not made my right hand as stable on the system, so up here is perfectly fine, at least for me, but everyone is different. That's what a lot of people on the internet forget, that everyone is different. Anyways, on the top, there is an infrared port, which currently is only used for the Circle Pad Pro accessory, which adds a second circle pad to the system and 2 extra shoulder buttons. But on the right hand side there is a volume switch, SD card slot, which it comes with 2 gigabytes, and on the inside there is the circle pad plus control pad, ABXY, power, start, select, and home buttons. All 3DS models have the exact same functionality, except obviously the 2DS doesn't have the 3D functionality, but the 2DS is much cheaper than the 3DS or 3DS XL. And in my opinion, well, I've had hands-on time with all 3 models, and I feel that the 2DS is actually the most ergonomically friendly. Like, it just feels so comfortable to hold, almost to the point of me wanting to trade in my 3DS for a 2DS. I know that sounds stupid, but whatever. So, oh, well, I forgot to mention about the 3DS XL. Sorry about that. 3DS XL, basically, it is this, but bigger. A lot of people say that, well, a lot of people really like the 3DS XL, and that's fine, that's their opinion. But my opinion is that, well, the bigger screens are good. I just don't find the bigger screens necessary. I find the screens on the 3DS and 2DS perfectly fine. Yeah. So, now that we got all of that out of the way, let's go through my 3DS game collection. So, I've had my 3DS since December of 2011. So, I've had this thing for over 2 years, and it's still working perfectly fine. So, I first off obviously have 3D Land, showed that earlier, but I have New Super Mario Bros. 2, Paper Mario Sticker Star, and Animal Crossing New Leaf. Those are the only games I own on cartridge. Well, 3DS games anyway. The rest I have digitally, so right here, Mario Kart 7, and Mario Kart 7, that's the only full retail game that I have digitally. So, I have Super Mario Brothers from the Virtual Console, the Denpa-Men They Came by Wave, Pushmo, 3D Classics Kirby's Adventure. I have the free version of Steel Diver Sub Wars, which is a great game. Sakura Samurai Art of the Sword, Mario vs. Donkey Kong Minis March Again, Art of Balanced Touch, Pac-Man from the Game Boy. Oh, sorry, that was a burp. Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening DX, Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels, Simply Minesweeper, Tetris, Wario Land 2, Game & Watch Gallery, Super Mario Land, Zelda 4 Swords Anniversary Edition, 10-Second Run, Bird and Beans, and Photo Dojo. Oh, I also have right over here Kersploosh. And these other ones that I have here, they're trailer videos. Some of them, like this, New Super Mario Bros. 2, Paper Mario Sticker Star, and Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, were all released on the eShop for free for limited time in the summer of 2012, around the time of E3, because that's when those games were announced. So, What else can I go through? Oh, the major system updates that this thing has had. Back, like, the very first, well, how can I word it? The very first firmware of this, there were some features that were missing, like being able to record videos in 3D. You couldn't make folders, there was no Miiverse. The first firmware didn't even have the eShop, which they probably had to, probably had to take extra time to kind of get the eShop all prepared and such. But, over the years, these updates have greatly enhanced the experience on the 3DS, and now especially when you're able to get games that you normally get on cartridge digitally on the eShop without having to leave your home, a lot of people they really enjoy that feature. And with Mario Kart 7 up here, I really enjoy having this game in particular on my system at all times, because it's just that it's that kind of natured game where you can just like pick it up for a couple minutes, then put it down and go on with your life, that sort of thing. So that is it. This is just a very basic video about the 3DS. Well, the sort of the history about it, but that is it for this video, and I will see you in the next one.